How open is the industry looking at centers of excellences, or spending their CSR funds there, or putting in an effort towards this? Is the industry facing challenges because the academic institutions are not very cooperative or very very rigid, or is it that the industry does not have bandwidth to do this?
So, I mean, I see it more openness within the academia and industry. It is just that both of them did not come together as much it should have been. But I think in the last 4 to 5 years, with all these semiconductor news and government push, the subsidy to put manufacturing, all that is making sure that everybody wants now. The colleges and the university wants to up their ranking. They want to make sure that best of the students come there and study. They would want the Intel, Qualcomm, and Juniper to go there and hire so that their ranking improves and all that. So I think there's an all-round effort of and then a few of the colleges did program, right? VIT look at DFT. Intel went to Vellore Institute of Technology, put a DFT program, and started to hire niche DFT guys from there and all that. So things are happening. Center of Excellence, like you spoke of. Somebody's looking at analog, somebody's looking at digital. Some of these, companies like Sankalp Semiconductor are going to, cities which are non-Bangalore, non-Hyderabad, non-Noida. They went to Hubli, they went to Bhubaneswar, they went to Indore. I think all these are now helping that, the semiconductor or VLSI as a technology goes to other colleges which are these four centers. So,
Right now, what are you doing at Keynes? Do you think the industry should do absorb more of, or what would you like to do at Keynes that probably due to rigidity or budgetary constraints or bandwidth you're not able to do something?
So what happened in the design part was necessitated because the tools were available, and in the entire process, that was the highest cost item. The academia was willing to put a infrastructure or the real estate because they have huge real estate. So putting a lab was very easy. They can give spaces. They can give lecturers and professors to come and teach. People from outside go create course curriculum. But the important thing was to have the tools available because tools are very, very costly. The Intel and Junipers get it at a much better price because they buy in volumes, right? But from an academic standpoint, that was tough, which the government solved that problem because they bought it at a price and then subsidized price and gave it to them. Now the challenge is to put the equipment because you cannot teach manufacturing by some course curriculum did for 6 weeks of time. You need a hands-on experience. This is because this is equipment. So now to get the equipment from the best-in-class equipment guys, to teach interconnect technology or wire bond, I cannot just show in a video and show in theory. I have to really show it in the equipment, right? So those are costly equipments, which means that some of these equipment guys have to give us a depreciated equipment or need to use some of the CSR funds and these equipments. And these need to be a set of equipments. It's not one equipment. Manufacturing process like the VLSI has steps. So manufacturing also has steps. All these equipment guys need to come together. Either government funds, industry funds, or the education institute funds use the CSR money, and these equipment needs to be laid down. Then clean room. Because unlike the design, you don't need a class X clean room there. Here you need clean rooms because these processes need to, otherwise contamination and all that stuff. So clean room, equipments, then train manpower. Who will run this? Because if I have to teach an engineer at a college, I need people who are trained to do that, right? So we need to get some people from outside to come and run this program. Then course curriculum. It's a little easier because there are expats or people from outside can come. So we are trying to fix one of these and see how we can bring together all, at least run one center of excellence in the next couple of months, and then get people out and say, the first batch of 30 people have been trained hands-on for a 6 months program. I think that will be an achievement if we do it in the next 6 to 8 months. And then, wherever engineers go is not that matter. We'll hire a lot. We'll give it to the industry also.
I think the combination of both of what we told would work really well. I told there has to be a year dedicated for the semiconductor technology itself. Whereas just immediately after that, you have people who are going to the Center of Excellence and learning these things in clean rooms. That will boost a lot. It has to be a combination of both together, theory as well as the practical side.
Then what is my charter to grow business, to generate revenue, right? So that's my charter. How much will I do this? So I need partners who are willing to pick this up and work along with us. And should we do that, or should we look at some of the finishing schools, do an extension there because they've already done design, right? So get them to look at manufacturing. So I think many of these ideas needs to work, and then we're working with India Electronic Semiconductor Association, IESA. They have a Campus Connect program run by Mr. Pradeep Thakkar over there. And so some of these guys needs to come together and do whatever is required for manufacturing.